Hello, this is Scholar Strive students in math. Today in number 1 we'll be looking at recursive and explicit forms of arithmetic sequences. So the rule that we've been using is, in the previous section, is called the explicit form. And the recursive form is an equation based off the sequence of the previous term. Basically, if you wanted to find, let's say you have 1, 3, 5, 7. I have 4 terms here. If I wanted to find the 5th term, this equation here would help me because I knew what the previous term was. And basically what this says is you take your previous term, whatever it is, and add your common difference. So in this case, let's say d equals 2, because you add 2 to get each one. If I wanted to find the 5th term, I would take the 4th term and add 2. So the 4th term was 7, so we had to add 2. So a sub 5 equals 9. Now, if you have the explicit form, you can find any term. But here we go. Example 1. Write a recursive formula for this sequence. So just to make sure it's arithmetic, everything is being added or subtracted by the same number. There's a common difference of positive 2. Our first term is also 2. So my recursive rule, whenever you're writing a recursive rule, you do need to state your first term. Otherwise, they don't know where to start. So the recursive rule is a sub n equals a sub n minus 1 plus 2. That's it. This is your recursive rule. You state the first term, and then you put the rule for finding the next term. We're just adding 2. Okay, let's do these. Plus 7, plus 7, plus 7, plus 7. So d equals 7. So we're going to say the first term is 0. And then to get to the next term, we're going to take the term and add 7. Here we're adding 6, adding 6, adding 6, adding 6. So the common difference is 6. So a sub 1 equals, so the first term is negative 1, and then to get the next one, we're going to take the previous term and add 6. Okay, now they want us to write both a recursive rule. So recursive, once again, is we state our first term, which is 11, and then to get to the next term, we're going to, in this case, it is minus 2, so minus 2. And that would be the recursive rule. The explicit rule our explicit rule would be up here. A sub n equals a1 plus n minus 1 times d. So 11 plus n minus 1 times d, which is negative 2. Distribute, and we'll get 11 plus, or actually 11 minus 2n plus 2. So my explicit rule is negative 2n plus 13. Okay, part B. 3/4, and then we're going down to 5/8, and then going down to 1/2. So what's happening is we're subtracting 1/8 each time. So my recursive rule So I would state the first term, which is 3/4, and then to find the next one, we take the term and then subtract 1/8. So there's the recursive. Now the explicit, a sub n equals 3/4 plus n minus 1 times negative 1/8. Distribute 3/4 plus, or minus 1/8 plus 1/8. So we're going to get negative 1/8 times n plus 7/8. Hopefully this helped you out. Have a good day.